It's baseball. It's the show.
Ladies and
it
gentlemen,
comes your way next.
Your Trenton Thunder.
Brandon Dietrich, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately in his last three.
Striding into the box, number 24. He also had 3 hits in the win last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, 100%. Thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet of staying in the zone for over a month.
The catcher, Juan Centeno.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Barrera is right there, and that's the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping into the box, Zue Lin is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Get your pitch. Come on, big guy. See it up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rolando Hahn, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Striding forward now is the DH, Bartolo Chavis, and they're runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Hey, stay hard, huh? Stay hard.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bailey is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Trenton leads this one 2-0. Into the box, Ricky Bailey. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Bailey.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the pack?
He's safe.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 24 batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Now batting, the catcher.
In now, Juan Centeno. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. To his right, Barrera. And there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zue Lin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Zue Lin.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in to try it again, Rolando Hahn. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Hahn.
2-2, here it is. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Now at the plate, number 24. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Nice hit right there, kid. Nice
Every
hit.
game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his third knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Now at the plate, Juan Centeno. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Juan Centeno.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zue Lin. It was a walk in his last trip.
Lin.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
The right fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Rolando Hahn, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Heading out towards shallow right, Randall moves over, 2 gone. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bartolo Chavis.
Bartolo Chavis.
And a step off, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up.
Your attention, please.
Stepping up now, number 24. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Give it to him, Trent.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Machado is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Thunder jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brandon Dietrich notches his 3rd. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Trenton.
Play ball. He's safe.
Now at the plate, number 24 is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Number 24.
Hey, stay hot up there.
First offering on its way.
Get down.
Lined into right, a base hit. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, thinking about that
100%.
magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start climbing into the 30s, man, there's not many guys that have been there. This is just a steady diet of staying in the zone for over a month.
Juan Centeno.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
Come on.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Nobody out, runner on first.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Here's a pop-up now. Barrera waits on it. One down.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today. Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Will Bowyer batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Bowyer.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the double steal is on here. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bartolo Chavis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get...
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup.
Stepping into the box, number 24, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, number 24. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Palacios has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. 3. 0. Out. Out. Out.
Standing in, David Royer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
2 down now.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and the Sea Dogs lead this one 2-1. Digging in once again, number 24. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like...
And now they've got him in a rundown, and they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Sea Dogs lead it 3-1.
Play ball.
At the plate, Roger Palacios. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Palacios.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Now we're talking.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the...
You're out. Ball 4. Take the base.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Trenton Thunder posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Raymond Shim earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Pat Neshek closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
17 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for minor league. Kevin Page, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. 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 You're out. 3. Out. Out.
Digging in, number 24 comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Stay hot up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That was a good at-bat. Nice hit right there.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Cairo. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Get your pitch, huh?
A throw behind the runner at second, and they got him.
Play ball. Out.
Striding in once again, number 24. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Digging in, Brian Cairo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Brian Cairo.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Runner breaks for third. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And they're going to put the tag on him at third. Very careless that time to get caught way out there with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. At the plate, number 24. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Number 24.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. Conrad is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Play ball. You're out. 3. Out.
So digging in now, Tristan Navarro.
35.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Altuna's out in front, 3-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 24.
Leading
He's
up
roped a
for the
couple of
Sea
doubles
Dogs,
in 3 trips
the
to this
center
point.
fielder, number 24.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. The 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
He's out.
Three to 2 the finish in tonight's game. The Altoona Curve took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Merle Ramirez. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air.
Play ball. You're out. He's safe.
Into the box now, number 24. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in, Juan Centeno. One out and a runner on second base. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Larkin takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So coming to the plate, Zue Lin. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
He's going.
And now the runner's trying for third. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 2 full. The Curve lead it 2-0.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Dane Conrad. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Play ball. He's out. 3. Out. You're out. Out. That's ball 4.
Now to the plate, number 24. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
The 0-1 delivery. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Thorne is on his way home. And the runner is in from second. The relay throw, and the relay throw is right by him at third base.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are still no outs.
Ready now, Juan Centeno, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
Come on.
There we go.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conrad is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that lead disappears with it as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Let's play ball. Three. He's out. Out. Out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lonnie Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
That's a strike.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. And the Sea Dogs lead this.
Ball four. Take the base.
At the plate, number 24. He bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
All right, boy. All right. Here we go.
First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping.
Play ball. Three. You're out.
So striding in, Rocky Feliciano. He singled his last time up.
Feliciano.
Lifted into center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Play ball.
Settling in now, number 24. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Thorne blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate. And it is now 6-4.
Hey, way to drive that one.
Oh, and you just know in a game this tight that run could be a big one. Stretches the lead to 6-4, giving their staff an extra run to play with, which always helps. See if they can tack on another one here.
And the runner's breaking for third. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets him 2 down. Striding in, Zue Lin. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third.
Lin.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Play ball. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. 3. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7-4 the final finish today. Portland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Henry Diaz earns win number 4 on the season. Geronimo Rodriguez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Andy Merritt earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
12 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, game 3 of this 4-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Steven Navoa gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 again.
That's ball 4. He's safe. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. 3. Out.
Digging in, Lorne Ballard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lorne Ballard.
There we got one.
And he popped him up. Lynn into shallow center. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Play ball. Out.
Standing in, number 24. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Say hi now. Let's go, kid.
He's set and the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Play ball. 3.
Now batting, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
24.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Get your pitch up
Not
there.
looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back
you
into a
got that
decent
one.
count where maybe you can come through.
And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Big guy.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So striding forward now
batting,
Juan Centeno,
catcher,
runner in scoring
Juan
position with 2 gone.
Centeno.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready for another shot now. Number 24. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Big dog, your spot.
All right, one time here.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Hedrick is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
Hey, you got
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Number 24 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run, this is now a 1-run game. Stepping in, number 24. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Let's go, C-Dog. Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Hedrick is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Altoona curve came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Number 6.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor for a corporate wheeler-dealer can feel like a scary step. But a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
The Yard Goats aim to notch their
And now,
7th win in a
please
row
welcome
right after this.
Your Hartford Yard Goats.
Chris Velasquez will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
You're out.
Stepping up to the plate, number 24. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
24.
Come on, big guy. Stay hard up there.
Now the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Kincaid is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. 3. He's safe. Out. He's out. 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 3. Out.
Digging in now, Gino Adams.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gino.
Arellano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
You're out, kid.
Popped straight up. Padilla over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yard Goats are out on top, 1-0. Ready for another chance? Number 24 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Let's play ball. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. 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 3.
Let's fly. Let's go.
Ready
right
once again, number 24. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Come on now. Get your pitch up there, kid.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Oh, let it fly.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kincaid moving forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now in the box, Juan Centeno.
Right,
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
0-2. Here it is. Runner goes. Weak roller right side. He's got it. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men. So stepping in, number 24, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Brian Cairo. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
Come on, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 5-2 the final score tonight. The Hartford Yard Goats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Velasquez wins his 3rd of the season. The Yard Goats are looking to collect their 8th win in a row. Next,
your Hartford Yard Goats.
Will Layfield is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a...
Striding into the box, number 24. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Stay hot up there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gino Adams, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back.
That's ball 4. He's safe. Ball 4. Take your base.
Into the box, number 24. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. On the season, number 24 is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Bullet back up the middle. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
In now, Juan Centeno. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning, as they've now batted around.
Here we go.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Murillo takes it in, and he's safe.
No, he's safe. Let's play ball. He's safe. Out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Fernando Casilla. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Fernando
Cottrell on second. Arellano at first with no outs.
Hey, we got no outs.
Hit high and deep to right center. Hunt on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Cottrell rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 6-3 contest.
And this is a dream start of an inning for the guys at the plate and a nightmare for the pitcher and the defense. No outs, runner at first and second, and he just ropes a triple to start what could be a huge inning. Already a rough frame, and there are...
You're out. 3. Out. 3. He's out. Out.
Digging in to try it again, Gino Adams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
That hit him. First base. 3. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Digging in and looking for more, number 24. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Let her fly. Put me up right here. Atta boy.
Do not let them score.
Atta boy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard liner to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Row, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen, don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
Stepping into the box, Juan Centeno. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Centeno.
The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Brian Cairo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cairo.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
He's set. The 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Sea Dogs lead it 8-7. Now at the plate, number 24. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Get a good rip on it, huh?
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, bud.
Shot toward right center. And this will bounce over the wall out there, and that's going to keep this a tie ball game as that go-ahead run will need to stop over at third.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Hey, see it up.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Juan Centeno. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Come on now, what time?
3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Cairo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 24, and he's working on a 3-double game right now. First offering on its way. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Tying run headed home. He comes across to score. We're all square at 10 runs apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right now.
Pops this one up. Murillo onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Brian Cairo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Padilla.
He's going.
Now both runners on the move, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are all even at 10 apiece. Striding forward now is the DH, Nate Cottrell. He singled his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. Cottrell is digging for home. And that, folks, is a game-winning inside the park home run. And that, my friends, is something I have never before seen.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him on the line.
The Yard Goats are riding an 8-game win streak. Bernardo Moreno starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little blow.
Stepping up now, Geno Adams. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Geno Adams.
The 0-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Into the box now, number 24. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping into the box, Fred Hunt. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fred.
No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
Runner goes for third. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Kincaid makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Hit on the ground to third. Murillo scoops it up. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Standing in, Geno Adams. He flew out in his last at-bat. 3-2 pitch.
Adams.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Lynn into shallow left. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Row, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with 9.
At the plate, Vance Kincaid. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hunt, 2 down.
Play ball. He's out.
Coming to the plate now, number 24, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bat.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, when you hit a blast like that, that just shows you this kid might live up to the hype. I know he's only in Double-A ball, but with a swing like that, he's got a chance to be a big-time player in the show.
Let's play ball. 3.
Digging in,
Come on, big
number
guy, get your pitch.
24. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe
Here we
they'd
go,
go and
big
get
guy,
him, but
waiting for
no
yours.
indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit,
All
and
right,
it's
come on now,
typically
one time.
the
Let him
command
block.
that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Casilla ranging back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Hey, way
And
to
he
drive
is
that
in
one.
to
Great
second
hit.
base with a double, his third hit this afternoon. Digging in once again, Fred Hunt,
Now
as
batting,
he'll look to bring
right
home that
fielder,
tying run from second with a base hit into the
Hunt.
outfield.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Digging in, Juan
Come on, big guy,
Centeno,
see it,
runner in
drive it,
scoring
right here.
position with 2 gone.
Centeno.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Striding in once again, Ernie Corey.
Now
We'll see if
batting,
he can come through in
third
a clutch
baseman,
spot here. 2 on,
Ernie
2 out here in inning number
Corey.
6. Ready on 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah,
Now
I
batting,
can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap
Hey,
that
let her rip
donut off your
off.
bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Ready with the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yard Goats lead it 4-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So digging in now, number
Get your pitch up there.
24,
Let's go.
already a homer and
The
2
center
doubles to his credit thus
Number
far.
24.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down
can
by
do it. No
1.
one
All they
better.
need to do is
Start
get
it up.
this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the
go.
gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll get in at second base as the tying
there you
runs
go. Good
aboard with a
piece.
leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
The right
At the
fielder,
plate,
number 7.
Fred Hunt. He'll look to
Fred.
bounce back after
no better
striking
right now.
out
Here
his
you go.
last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Stepping
Now,
in,
no,
Juan Centeno. It was a walk in his last trip. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a crucial
Ernie
moment here, and
Corey.
standing in, Ernie Corey, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Runner's on his way to third. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to Digging in the switch hitter, number 24. He's been a machine in this one with a homer and 3 doubles on his line.
Here we go. Find your pitch right here. Find it.
Here's the first pitch. Chopper to short. Estrada over to his left, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So a big moment in the ball game here. Fred Hunt, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kincaid is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are all tied 5-5.
Take your base.
Hey, right guy.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, number 24. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
Let's go.
Go get him.
Here's the first pitch. Now a line drive, and he's going to deliver the go-ahead run and might get into scoring position himself. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. The kid has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool. We got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
Into the box now, Fred Hunt.
Right fielder, number 7. Fred Hunt.
Hey, no one better, huh? Hey, no one better now.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Kincaid ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way, and there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot, and you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that.
That's ball 4. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nate Cottrell. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Nate Cottrell.
Hey, get us out of here, huh?
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Lynn is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Sea Dogs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Felix Quinones earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Andy Merritt hammers down the save, his 18th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Sea Dogs, 8 runs on 16 hits. 1 error, they left 17 runners on base.